What's the oddest thing that you find about American culture that you think is weird?
Oh, wow. Oh, but it's on the large scale and on the small scale. Let me think. Well, okay, so on the small scale, individual things like American health insurance.
Okay,
That's a pretty
fair.
obvious
That's
one.
fair. Yeah.
How much meat people leave off of chicken bones?
That's true.
Chicken wing bones, that bothers me. That bothers me. Yep.
Well, I take offense to that. I don't leave any meat.
You know what's funny? I'm that person. I leave a lot of meat on that bone.
No way.
That is very
Because-
uncharacteristic.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not though, because I get weirded out anytime a meat's on
Oh,
the
that's
bone.
true.
It looks too
Yeah.
much like the animal, and I get weirded out by that. So
Oh, I
I will
see.
eat only like the if I see like a vein or anything
forgot
going
about
through
that.
I can't eat it.
Oh, I see.
He doesn't
So,
like
okay.
eating stuff that is connected to bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
We did-
it
we
is
did-
okay.
veins, tissue, fat. I
Yeah.
can't skin. I can't eat it.
Yeah.
It's got to
Okay.
be the pure meat itself removed from the bone. So I'll
Gotcha.
go
Like
through
a
and, pick it
nugget
off.
or or a cut.
There's,
of
there's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
some word for people like that because that has to be some sort of a common thing, right? Scared of eating meat attached to bones.
I'm not scared of it. I get weirded out.
I do relate in
Yeah.
some cases. I
Yeah.
do relate. I remember once I was eating crab and it was the whole crab.
Oh, yeah.
And you had to break
Oh,
the legs
yeah.
off.
That's a
And,
little weird.
I could deal with that, believe it or not. Yeah.
I did feel a bit weirded out, so I do understand you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soft shell crab is kind of freaky if you've ever had
Oh,
that.
you know what? I got that last night.
It's
I
a
went to
little
All You Could
freaky.
Eat Sushi.
Yeah.
They brought it for free. And so I couldn't not eat it.
And how was that?
Dude, I have this.
It was it weirded me out because you could see the pincher at the front.
Yeah.
And it was like the arm to
Yeah.
the pincher.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't like the idea of it. I don't like it, but I ate it. It tasted good,
Yeah.
but it's a little too crunchy, and it's the idea.
It feels like the animal. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's sad because you're like eating the entire being. You know what I mean?
That's
Whereas
good.
other
You
things like,
want that.
well, sure, but when I eat like a piece of salmon nigiri, I'm like, wow, this is 2% of a salmon, so I'm probably fine. You know what I mean? But like this is like the entire existence of this animal is in
Yeah.
my mouth. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it seems
wow.
like it's a very fleeting
Yeah.
thing. Like it's just gone after a couple bites. Whereas the salmon can be enjoyed more.
Oh, that's a different experience from I remember growing up in the local home that we used to be at, where my grandma and grandpa were farmers. Not in the modern sense with all the machines, like they were hoeing things in the yard. And as kids, we often went and visited grandma, grandpa, and we played with the chickens that ran around, and then we ate it for dinner.
No.
Yeah, that's
Really?
true. That's true. Yeah.
How was that for you, man? Was that sad?
Is it harder for
was
you to connect with animals because you'd like play with them and then eat them?
I know that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what we do. We eat animals. It's strange putting it in a
But
different
I
perspective.
but we don't play with them. I feel like that I have a connection and a bond.
yeah.
And I don't want like if I play with an animal, I can't.
It's
that's
an
over.
interesting
I don't wanna know it.
perspective.
Yeah.
You do like disassociate a little bit after food security and things like that. But if we went back to days where you had to hunt to eat, then I suppose you would connect more with the act of hunting or the act of farming and raising animals. So yeah, like for example, I bet my next generation, if I have kids and they grew up in like this environment where they don't have to kill a chicken, they would probably be squeamish as well. So yeah, I think it's a matter of the security of the food, if you need to do that, if it is normalized by your culture, things like that.